on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Chile facing Colombia.
Yeah, Derek, thanks. You can't really go on and win tournaments unless you're consistent in the group stages. Very important you don't drop points. Looking forward to this one.
James Rodriguez. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Wow, what technique when the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. The opening goal of the game then. Diaz. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Really well played pass. And a fine tackle. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine.
Wow, Derek, just listen to that noise. The crowd realise they won't get too many chances like this.
Well, the keeper very decisive. Not giving him a moment's peace. An attack full of promise. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Echeverria, and he takes it away. Jefferson Lerma. And he's through here. He must finish! And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
It's going their way, 2-0. Meneses. This attack looks highly promising. He's taken on his opponent here. In search of space. That is how to put in a challenge. He's been a bit unlucky to concede the corner. Now the delivery. The header, but far too straight to worry the keeper.
Yeah, meat and drink for a goalkeeper of that class.
Munoz. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging for someone to get on the end of it. And then it's a good-headed finish, to be fair. Keeper no chance. Lovely goal.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Vidal. Beausejour. Vilches. Arturo Vidal. Paulo Diaz. Now they've lost it. Arias. And Diaz has it. James Rodriguez. Munoz. And he's alone in the middle by the look of things. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Diaz. Charles Aranguis. Well, he's given us away. Cuadrado. Promising attack this. Falcao waiting. It comes to absolutely nothing. He has time to play it over. Luis Diaz. Chance to finish. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Falcao. Excellent block. And given away. Luis Diaz. The pass could do damage. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Can he play it in? Falcao. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Will they profit from this situation? Beausejour. Delivering it into the box. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Not much time to make up his mind. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Echeverría. Jean Meneses. Vilches. Beausejour. Echeverría. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. This looks promising. Vidal. Rodriguez.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
Cuadrado. Here's Falcao. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Well, fine use of the ball. Cuadrado. And Diaz has it. In with a chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Charles Aranguis. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Really no getting away from the fact that there's an awful lot to admire about James Rodriguez and his approach to the game, Lee.
Well, when you have a player in your team that joins all the dots together, it's priceless. He's been that guy again today, but his assist contribution today for me is his main asset.
James Rodriguez. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. And he's through here. He must finish. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar.
And Diaz has it. In with a chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, strong play here. Oh, he's given it away. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Will it be? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Oh, big opportunity. In it goes! A goal to get the blood flowing. Just what he wanted.
Well, here's the replay. That pull-back cross is so hard to defend against. And all he has to do is get anything on it for a simple goal in the end.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Mateus Uribe. James Rodriguez. Duvan Zapata. Good-looking ball. Munoz. But it can't get through. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Mojica. Now Cuadrado. Cuadrado. James Rodriguez ready. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great ball into the danger area. And from there, the soft cushion volley is an absolute dream. I love this goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So making the substitution now. Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Jefferson. Lerma. Mateus Uribe. Possession given away, unfortunately. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Did well to win the ball back. James Rodriguez. And it's with Falcao now. Cuadrado might be able to profit from here. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Jean Meneses. Echeverria. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Meneses. Aranguis. Still possibilities. Well, they can keep possession now. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Vidal. Fabian Orellana. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Arias. ball with James Rodriguez. Possession and patience, the watchwords. And the keeper was up to the task. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Arias. The ball with James Rodriguez. Luis Diaz. Can he finish? Well, it wasn't a productive cross. And so it will be a corner. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And firing it into the area. High-class defending right on the goal line. It was an ambitious shot, and it didn't really trouble the keeper.
No, you'd be really surprised if he let that one in.
But he did his job defensively. Not a great pass. Echeverria. Vidal. Arturo Vidal. Danger here as he runs at them. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Frank Fabra. Just 10 minutes to go. James Rodriguez. Giving it a try. Echeverria. And he read it well. Mateus Uribe. Luis Muriel has it. From so far away, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close, though.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. Long-range effort, and it wasn't too far off, was it?
Echeverria. Well, he could run onto it here. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. James Rodriguez. Luis Muriel. The ball with James Rodriguez. Falcao. Murillo. James Rodriguez. In with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Eric Pulgar. Echeverria. Beautiful pass. Fabian Orellana. And able to get a body in the way. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, when you're assessing a game afterwards, there's little boxes to be ticked, and they tick nearly all of them tonight. The defence, the goalkeeper, the midfield, the forwards look sharp. Really, really easy victory for them tonight. Clinical in front of goal. The manager, the coaches, the players and the fans are all happy tonight.
James Rodriguez. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. And he's through here. He must finish. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
And Diaz has it. In with a chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Oh, big opportunity. Quadrado. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superb! James Rodriguez. In with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Bed lays desolate, yeah, my head stays twisted. I'm the prototype of an outcast on my Jackson, ain't seen my missus. Been on my jack,